A man wanted to order takeout, but strangely, his phone showed 2-second delivery. Out of curiosity, he placed the order. As soon as he confirmed it, the doorbell rang. At first, Mike thought it was a mistake, but when he opened the bag, it was exactly the same. The very meal he had just ordered. Then his wife said she had run out of moisturizer. Mike tried again, and this time it took only 1 second for her skincare product to arrive at the door. They were stunned. The two started testing all kinds of items, from everyday goods to strange objects, and every time the same delivery girl showed up, always within 2 seconds. Soon, they realized this wasn't just an ordinary delivery service. Even exotic food from thousands of miles away arrived instantly. Mike began to feel uneasy. He and his wife walked to the hallway. The lights were on, but he recalled that every time the delivery girl appeared, the corridor behind her was pitch black, as if it wasn't a hallway but a bottomless void. This meant one thing. These deliveries weren't coming from the real world, but crossing dimensions from another space. If this system could cross dimensions, did that mean they could order anything? They decided to test the limits. His wife typed in $1 million cash. The system showed a total price of $1,800,000. The extra $800 was the delivery fee. That's when they finally understood the rule. If the item wasn't yours, you pay full price. If it was yours, you only pay shipping. Then his wife remembered the wedding ring she lost a year ago. She described it in the system, which immediately showed deliverable, shipping $800. She clicked confirm. The doorbell rang, and when she opened the door, there lay the valuable ring quietly resting in her palm. They fully understood how the app worked. Next, she thought of a dog she had as a child. She entered the dog's name, and the cost was still $800. But when she opened the door, what was delivered was an urn with the dog's ashes. Mike comforted her, saying it had been 15 years and it was normal the dog was gone, but she wasn't ready to give up. She entered, "My dog as it was 15 years ago, alive." To their amazement, the system showed deliverable again. She confirmed. The door opened, and the dog really appeared, wagging its tail just as she remembered it. Tears streamed down her face. Then a bolder thought came to her. If the dog could come back, what about her mother? This time Mike panicked, begging her not to try, warning it was too dangerous, but she was determined. The system displayed a price, 160 million yen. Mike guessed this was probably her mother's lifetime earnings. The cost of a life was far greater than any object or pet. They couldn't afford it, so she gave up. Days passed. One day, Mike wanted to watch a movie with his wife, but she was working late. On a whim, he typed her name into the app. It showed deliverable, $800 shipping. He confirmed, and moments later, she appeared at the door. From then on, she never took the subway again, for work or travel. They only bought one plane ticket. The other person was simply delivered via the app. Their life felt like they'd unlocked a cheat code in reality, but the happiness didn't last long. On their third wedding anniversary, Mike prepared a romantic candlelit dinner at home, while his wife booked a table at the city's most expensive restaurant to surprise him. Both wanted the other by their side, so they pressed the deliver button at the same time. Then, in the next second, something unimaginably terrifying happened. Want to know what happens next? Stay tuned for the next chapter.